Come to Rainbow to do some eating and thinking. Okay, so I got me a really good tater tot and loco moco bowl with a barbecue beef plate for Marie. So we're gonna sit down, chat, and see how we feel about planning this tiny home. Before we start. Okay, so we got this excellent Rainbow Drive-In Big Shave Ice with ice cream on the bottom and coconut sauce on top. Yeah! And we're gonna enjoy some of this and slurp on this and talk about what happened today. So, Marie, how do you feel about what happened today? You know?
I think that we got a lot done looking at the possibilities which exist for building a tiny home in Hawaii. Materials at the restore were wonderful. I found love with the tiles. All that reusable, recyclable material really is important to the environment, to reuse it, and it's cost effective in building the tiny home we want to have.
Yeah, I think we were checking it out for price options. So we wanted to know, you know, because our budget is super small. I'm going to unveil my budget in my blog, next blog. So check out my first one where I have a KGMB TV news report about the cost of living here in Hawaii and how much you have to make an hour just to afford a 2-bedroom home. So versus that, we were checking out the sheds and everything like that. It costs just too much to ship one, don't you think? And then you have to add it, and it's kind of like particle boardish, and you want it to withstand all the elements here, you know?
And when you buy it here in Hawaii, you have the assurance that you're seeing what you're buying, you know who you're buying it from, and it's a lot better and easier, both cost effective and being sure of what you're getting. Because when you buy from the mainland, you're not sure if it's going to arrive in one piece, something gets lost in shipping,
Right.
and you much harder to try and backtrack and get with the people on the mainland and get something addressed that needs to be addressed after the fact. So cost wise, it's
Yeah,
better.
and the prices is what it is, you know. They're not going to get no higher. They're not going to get no cheaper. We're going to have to do a lot of depending upon on donations and other things. But, you know, being, you know, tiny house mamas, we should be able to at least get to give out the word to our ohana, which is family, to maybe round up some decent donations. You never know until you ask, right?
Right, that's a possibility.
Because a lot
And
of stuff we can't, you know, we can't ship a bunch of cheap pallets, even though we can find them readily over here. We can't ship them over to Big Island, and we're gonna have when we go to Big Island, we're gonna have to see is that a reality, or are we gonna have to get a container to ship stuff? You know, like that jacuzzi tub. That's only $125. Maybe I want to ship that. You know, I don't know. Maybe I want to go that route. You know, I don't know. Or in regards to all the free stuff they have, how much of that can I grab and put in a container? And then do I have to get a storage to contain that once it's over here? Or we got to put all that into the plan. And once we do have a plan, believe me, it's going to be detailed, it's going to be figured out. We're going to know exactly how much material is needed. And we're also going to have architectural plans because even though the plan is to start off the grid, you know, we want to have our backups in case we need to bust out with it to not be fined, you know. So we're gonna try to get it together, and we got everything coming together. We're looking around, checking out our options, and listening to Keki, in the background.
Yeah, this diner is a very popular spot here in Oahu, and it's a very family-oriented place, so there is background noise. Rainbow Drive-In, hey.
So I hope you hang in there with us. We're going to be going to the Big Island, checking out other things, and taking you through the decision process and the building process. So first comes the decision, and then goes to planning, then goes to collecting, and on and on and on. So you'll see a lot of us. You'll hear from a lot of us. You can check us out on Tiny Homes in Paradise on Facebook or tinyhomesinparadise.com. We're with Wix. We own the domain, but I can't afford to change it over just yet. But we got a lot of good blogs going on and info that we let you know about on Facebook that tells you our decision making and how we're going about doing this in Hawaii, in a place that's utterly, utterly unaffordable. What you think?
Well, we've also driven around and looked at some of the neighborhoods and what's going on as far as family homes being constructed, remodeled. And because it's an urban area impacted with a lot of building, a lot of the land use is very compacted, high density, a lot of people living so close together. So the beauty of being able to have a tiny home in paradise, the vision is to be out in a nice spot around nature, being able to afford a tiny home and have that quality of life where you're not so close to your next door neighbor you can hear them taking a shower.
And you don't have to hear that.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay. Peace out.
Aloha.